run though. They're fucking funny. They wobble.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, he's so cute.
Pretty.
Well, we're all going to be sharing pictures because they want to do edits.
Alright everybody, this is the first stop that we're going to make, and I want to point out some of our large flightless birds. So over here on the side you can see the two different species of large flightless bird we have here on our tour. The first one that you may have seen at the safari station trying to steal your popcorn, those were our emus. The emu is the second largest bird in the world, and they are native to Australia and to really annoying insurance commercials. Now, the emus that we have out here are up in the front of the bus. These are the guys with the brown feathers and blue streaks on their neck.
Hi, friends. The horn's on you.
All right, folks, where are my Lion King fans at?
Ah, that was slimy.
Awesome. If you have seen The Lion King, you have already seen the animals coming over to us from our left. These are one of the first animals featured in The Lion King in the opening sequence, although all she does is when the sun comes up, she goes like this. So these are our elands. The elands are the largest species of antelope in the world, and being the largest, they are also the slowest. These guys can run up to about 25 miles an hour, but only in short bursts. They're sprinters, not distance runners. They are native to sub-Saharan Africa, so they do have some pretty large predators that hunt them, including lions, cheetahs, leopards, and hyenas. But they have some great built-in defenses. First off is those horns. Those horns can grow 3 feet long, and they grow in that beautiful spiral pattern, which keeps them nice and strong and durable throughout their lives. Second, you can see those white streaks down their sides. Those help them to camouflage in the dry, tall grass. And third off, probably their coolest ability, is that they can jump. From a still standing position, these guys can leap about 6 feet high and 6 feet long, which means if they wanted to, they could jump right over top of our bus. Now, we don't have to worry about that today, because they only really do that when they're being chased by a lion. However, up ahead of us, you'll see a construction site. That's going to be our new lion enclosure. Right now, there are 2 lions down in the main part of the park, Leo and Nala. Once they finish this enclosure ahead of us, they'll be bringing those 2 up here and bringing in several more lions so we have an entire pride. So I am a little worried about these guys jumping when that happens, but you know what? That's a next year problem. Now, we do have some baby elands out here, and I gotta tell you guys, you picked a great day to come to Lake Tobias. A couple reasons why. Reason number 1.
There's one right here.
Has only let the babies come near my bus for about the last 4 days.
Aww.
So, the babies are really close to us right now, and you can actually toss them some food to feed them. That's awesome. Another great reason that we'll hopefully see later, we had a baby bison born 2 days ago.
Oh.
So as we move through here, I'm not sure where she's at right now, but we do have a brand new baby bison. I haven't given him a name yet, but I'll transfer it to us. So no 2 giraffes will ever have quite the same spots.
Oh, we're bouncing around too much. I'm not getting any good pictures.
And up ahead of us is that construction site of them. Feel free to toss them some carrots.
Hi, friend. Look at the little fellas.
And I mentioned the convenient daycare to raise the babies. If you look on both sides of us here, one in the trees to our right, and there's a couple down the hill. We do have a couple of our baby fallow here.
Hi. Boop. I booped it.
Oh, Chloe, don't say it.
Sorry.
He had his head up. Got a bunch of
Big
pictures.
guy. Big guy, yeah. Big guy.
So cute.
Babies. Babies. Bye.
Alright folks, we're going to move up here in just a second to see some more of our cattle, but I do want to point out these ladies over here out in the field. These are our Scottish Highland cattle. The Scottish Highland cattle are native to Scotland, and they are a personal favorite of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth, although mostly because of how they taste. Now,
I didn't know that.
sorry.
Well, you know it now.
Hi, big guy.
Just ruined the magic. So if you get a good look at these 2 girls over here, they have a Beatles mop top haircut growing from their horns, which has earned them the nickname hippie cows. So we have 2 hippie cows here on our tour. I like to call the red one Ginger
not
and the brown
edible,
one
sorry.
Marianne. And over here on our left side, we have Bert. Bert is one of our Brahmin bulls. The Brahmin bulls are native to India, and they're bred from 4 different species of zebu. Now, I do want to let you guys know, although it looks like you're finding out here, a couple things about our Brahmins. First off, their skin does get a little greasy. They secrete an oil that is supposed to keep flies away, but it doesn't work very well. But also, he has one of the longest and slimiest tongues of any of the animals out here. So look out for those kisses from Bert and his brother Ernie, because they will slime you.
Oh, yeah, I got slime.
Alright, we're going to pull up a little bit here and get a better look at some of our other animals. And Bert may just follow our bus here.
Is that an egg?
I'm not sure.
That looks like an egg.
felt different from when you guys were little. You could barely reach over to pet them.
Yeah, now I can record it.
You touched
Hi,
the
friend.
butt. She touched the butt.
The butt. You. Hi, friends. Hi, friends. Ma, this one looks like. Is that deer? That looks like a. I think it's a deer.
Alright folks, I'm trying to move forward here, but I have a very stubborn beefalo in front of our bus. Our beefalo's name is Cheyenne. Cheyenne is a cross between a longhorn cow and an American bison. And Cheyenne and I don't get along. Whenever she comes up to the bus, she tries.
Let me know when you're done.
So, out here we can see some of our North American bison, and we'll see some more as we come around the turn here. Now, the bison are the largest land mammal in North America. We do have some lighter colored bison. They're known as white bison. White bison are extremely rare in the wild. Only about 1 in 10 million are born white. However, it just so happens that our biggest bull happens to be a white. Alright, here's our baby bison lying out in the field. And we're not sure yet, but we believe he's also going to be a white bison. That means that his dad is probably Golden Boy over here. Now we're also being joined here by these cattle with the very large horns. These are our Watusi cattle. The Watusi are the first cattle in the world to be domesticated, and they were domesticated by the Watusi tribe in northern Africa. The Watusi ceremonies and as a status symbol. So the more cows you own, the richer you are, but only the richest of the rich will own a bull. Our biggest bull is back towards the back of the bus, facing us right now. His name is Punisher. And anybody who's a comic book fan will find out why right away.
His
if
face
you see that color
like
on his
Punisher.
forehead, it looks just like the Punisher character's skull logo from the comics. So we call him Punisher. Now Punisher has some pretty big horns there, but nowhere near the record. The record for the biggest Watusi horns is 17 inches wide, which is the width of a basketball, and 6 feet long, which is the length of a bed, your friendly neighborhood tour guide. Now we do have some Watusi cows out here, and we also, up ahead of us, walking away from us, we have our Texas Longhorn. Any guesses where the Texas Longhorn is from?
Texas.
That's right, Spain. So, the Longhorn cattle are actually descended from cattle brought over by Spanish explorers. When the Spanish left the New World, they had a lot more that they took with them than they came with, so they had more or less room on their ships. They left the cattle here. They assumed they would die off, but the Longhorn cattle have the simplest diet of any species of cattle. They are the only ones that can survive on grass alone. And because of that, they survived and thrived here, and a big group was found years later in Texas. I like to call that guy over there Walker. Walker, Texas Longhorn. Now over here we have some of these shorter animals that you can see. They are mostly black with some white spots, sometimes on their tails, foreheads, or feet. Those are our yaks. The yaks are native to the Himalayan regions of Tibet, where they are raised by the Sherpa tribes as pack animals. And as you can see from the one standing up over here, they have some great adaptations to that region. First off, they have short, stocky legs that help them to climb mountains. Second, they have thick, woolly fur, which keeps them nice and warm in those Himalayan winters. And they also have a large barrel chest, which houses a strong heart and huge lung capacity, making them one of the few animals capable of surviving above 13,000 feet. And in Tibet, the Sherpa tribes also have a special use for the yaks. They will use them to heat their homes and cook their food, and they do that by collecting, drying, and burning the yak's poop. Ooh, that's what I said, until I started getting my heating bills. And then that yak poop starts to sound a little bit better, doesn't it? Alright everybody, we're going to keep moving along here. Called the drama llamas. These guys are not friendly, they just give us the stink eye as we move past them.
Don't be judgmental.
Oh, the tree got wet.
I miss you.
Buffalo are native to the lowland regions of the Himalayas in Thailand and Nepal. Yep, and they are named water buffalo because we'll get up and see the deer. I got my foot on the brake, we won't go anywhere. So over here we have our male European fallow deer. These guys are native to Europe, and you will notice a couple big differences between these guys and the white-tailed deer where you see. So they don't know if the eggs are ones that they fertilized or if they're their kids at all. That's why we have a group here that are both white and gray.
There's one outside the fence. Bye. I hope you know how to get back in. my God, Mom. Yo.
Look at him run!
Oh. Baby. Babies. Come here. I want to pet one.
All right, everybody, this is going to be our last stop on our tour here, and we are being joined on both sides by some of our llamas. Llamas are native to South America, animals, and sometimes raised for their fur. Now, the llamas, when they take your food, you'll see that they have that split in their upper lip, and they actually have the unique ability to control both sides of that lip independently, which I think is pretty cool, because I can't even do the Rock's eyebrow thing. Now, has anybody here ever heard the rumor that llamas and their relatives, the camel and alpaca, will spit at you when they're upset? Is that making anybody nervous?
Nope.
No.
Well, you can rest at ease, because here's the truth. Llamas do not have salivary glands. They cannot make spit like you and me, so they won't spit at you. Everybody feel good about that?
Yeah.
Good. Here's the bad news. What they will do when they're upset or threatened is they will take undigested food in the first chamber of their three-chambered stomach, they buck their heads back, and they regurgitate that food at their enemies, meaning if you upset a llama, it may just projectile vomit on you.
Hi. I wanted to
But at
pet
least they
you.
don't spit. Now we do have a baby llama, who I think is towards the back of our bus there on our left side, hanging out with the mama llama.
Hi.
Mama llama. The bus, that's Charity. She's Mama Llama.
Now also over here on our right side, we have our Aoudad sheep enclosure. The Aoudad sheep are also known as Barbary sheep because they're from the Barbary coast of Africa, which is a desert and a mountain. So they really love this nice hot weather we're having. When we go by here, you'll get a good look at them, and some of you may be able to see
There's
the
a
ones
carrot on it. Hi.
They
Sorry,
actually
buddy.
don't look like most species of sheep because they don't grow wool. They actually grow hair a lot more like a goat.
There's a carrot
They
on
are
it.
highly prized for their horns where they're from, so they've been hunted almost to extinction. And while we're stopped here, this is our last stop, so I do want to say a very sincere thank you to all of you for coming out today. As I mentioned, Lake Tobias is family owned and privately operated, which means there is no government funding coming into this park at all. So the only way that we're able to keep this place open, keep these tours running, and keep all these beautiful animals healthy and safe is thanks to people like you coming out on days like today. So thank you all for coming and making it possible for me to do a job that I love. Hope you all enjoyed the safari tour. Again, my name is Ben, and have a great rest of your day at Lake Tobias.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye.